We are looking live at the musical chairs. Todd Wojtkowski with us, the men's tennis coach. You've got a couple of your players out there still in the game, right?
Oh, there we go.
They're down to the final two?
Final two.
So give me the Vegas odds on who's going to win this. Who's the more aggressive player? I think we're seeing it happen.
The bigger guy, he just had knee surgery. He missed his sophomore year. He's back this year, so I'm going to guess that he's not getting it.
They got their hands on the back of the chair to pull it out.
He's a little too high above the ground. He needs a lower center of gravity.
Yeah, look at that. They're going to have to resurface the floor after that.
I think that was
he's dropping down and doing push-ups.
The guy can do 65 straight push-ups. He does them every night before he goes to bed. He texts me how many he gets each night.
Todd, say hello. The camera's on you right now across court. Anybody want to say hello to out there in Spartan land?
My beautiful wife and son, Owen.
All right. So the men's tennis team, besides, competing in the musical chairs at halftime of the women's game, what's up in your world?
We just had our opening weekend, so went well. We played one of the top 25 teams in the country in NAIA. University of Northwestern Ohio, they're a very good team. Very competitive with us. We saw their match with Kenyon the week before, and it was close. And we went out and just destroyed them. It felt really good for it being our first match. And then the next day we played Rose-Hulman and Hope. Pretty routine matches. We did well. And then this weekend we play a national ranked team in Oberlin. And then the weekend after that we have national indoors.
12th season for you?
12th season.
12th season.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the veteran tennis coach here at Case Western Reserve, or are you still, feeling like you can compete with the guys that you're coaching?
I think.
Are you an old man? Is what I'm trying to ask.
What's funny is in our department we have a lot of coaches that have been here longer than I have.
Yeah.
There hasn't been that much turnover. I mean, Coach Deb's been here since Coach Matt, Jen. They all were here when I got here. And in the UAA and the tennis programs, there's only one coach younger than myself. Every other coach these 12 years has been the same coach. Same coaches out of all the teams.
What do you like about coaching tennis at Case Western Reserve?
Elite institution. Yeah, I don't think that I would have it any other way. It's Division III, so we don't have athletic scholarships to give out. Men's tennis is very unique because there's not that many scholarships at Division I. So there's 8 for women and there's 4.5 for men. So when you're talking about the 50 to 100th best kid in the country coming out of high school, once the elite Ivy or BCS spots are gone, that next tier kid is coming to us, is coming to the UAA or the NESCAC.
Right, and there's competition in the UAA for that next tier kid, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I think our guys, they all could play Division I. Our first 2 tournaments of the fall were all Division I teams, and we had like an 800 winning percentage, and our number 1 player won both tournaments. He didn't lose a match. So obviously they could go play at that level, but they want the elite academic experience.
I had Cole Frilling from the men's basketball team on after the men's win today, and I asked him his major. He said aerospace engineering, and I just chuckled. I actually gave him grief about the rockets, the foam rockets that are stuck in the rafters here, if that was part of his class. But if you look at your tennis team, the guys on your team, do you know some of their majors? Obviously you do.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you
I know these guys very, very well. I meet.
What are they studying?
Throughout the year, we have a meeting every week.
Yeah.
One-on-one. I need to know you. I got to know what your life's about. What's your girlfriend studying? What are your parents doing? Are they retiring? I know everything they're doing. They're here for engineering, medicine, finance, 2 pre-law, and they're focused. I mean, there's no partying. We wake up, we practice at 6 a.m., we go till 8, they go to class 9 till whenever, they play tennis again, or they work out, and then they study, they go to bed, and they need to be in bed by midnight so that they're practice at 6 a.m.
Is the 6 a.m. a winter practice schedule?
Oh, it's all year.
All year, so that's a huge commitment.
When the sun comes up.
Mentally and physically.
Yep, when the sun comes up.
Especially in the wintertime, because it's not like there's a warm tunnel taking them to practice. They gotta go outside.
Yeah.
To get to practice.
My take has been that it gets their energy going, and it forces them to have a reason to get themselves to bed and stay on task at night. And I think that's the biggest problem. You get kids that go away from home out of high school, and they have this freedom.
Yeah.
And they think, you know, what they're doing between 11 and 2 a.m., it's not productive.
You know, the discipline of being a multitasker and being good at it is a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you'll see most kids perform better when they've got, you know, responsibilities that are multiplied throughout their day. So your 6 a.m. practices fit right into that.
And when you go, you go.
Yeah.
I mean, when you get going, you get going. I think, like, a lot of times, you and me, we get tired. We want to take a nap. Maybe we want to lay down and go to sleep. If we go for a jog, by the time we finish the jog, we have more energy than when we started.
Well, when I'm done with you here, I'm going to have about a minute and a half to take a little bit of a nap. I mean, that's built into my contract with Case Western Reserve. A couple of guys I want to ask you about: James Hopper and Matthew Chen.
Yep. National champs. National champs. Matt Chen, when he chose to come here 2 years ago, it was a big program changer for us because we, since 2016, have been trying to replace C.J. Krimble. And Matt was the first guy to make the NCAA tournament since Krimble. And so as goes your number one player, so goes your team. We dropped into the 15 to 20 in the country range because we didn't have a big-time number one player. Now we have two of them because Matt Chen's good, but James Hopper is the real deal. At the boys 18 and under national championships, he was there on day 6. He won 5 rounds. All my D1 buddies at Ohio State, Iowa, they're all still there recruiting the top 50 kids, and this guy's beating them, and they're texting me, where the heck did you get this guy? What's going on?
How is that story?
The story's unreal. He started high school tennis on JV. He's probably the only player I'll ever have.
He wasn't an 8-year-old prodigy playing all of these national tournaments.
No, he's born in London and born in England. Came over here. He grew up playing soccer. Came over here, got a good coach. By the time he was a senior, like I said, he was top 100 in the country junior. And our first ever recruit that was top 100 in the country as a junior. And now we have 2 more coming in next year. So now we're going to have 3 of them. We got Matt Chen, who made NCAAs last year, who hypothetically might be the, on paper, 4th or 5th best player his senior year because of how well the recruiting's going.
Great job.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Good to see you.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
All right, make sure that none of your guys are injured after that musical chairs. Hopefully there's no infighting amongst the team because, you know, the right guy didn't win, but
I hope not.
Todd, I appreciate you joining us.
Yeah,
Good
thanks
luck.
a lot. You do a great job. I appreciate it.
Oh, thanks. Good to see you.
Thank you.